Hello, everyone, and welcome to Movie Mandates, the show where my sister and I force each other to watch movies according to a monthly theme. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kelly.
It's time travel month, so I didn't bother writing an intro because I can just do it later. And once time travel becomes a thing, I can send it back to the me of right now.
You can have a chat with yourself later.
Why is this stuck? Did I email it to myself? Huh. Okay, so time travel doesn't happen before I kick the bucket. Or it does, and it's cost prohibitive.
Or you just forgot.
Or I never got around to writing the intro, or I forgot, or I teach myself a valuable lesson about procrastination and relying on other people, even yourself. Um, Anyway, I mandated we watch Happy Death Day. But before we regale you with how we reacted to the movie back in the past when we watched it, it's only fair that since I mandated today's movie, Kelly gets to challenge me in a segment we call Trivial Trivia.
Ooh, yes. So, happy Death Day.
Happy
Uh,
Death Day!
there is time travel. Yes, in it, obviously. There was the theme of the month. Cyclical, if you will. There's not really a vehicle, if you will, for time travel.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are many vehicles in other movies for time travel. Uh, right? Actual physical things that you would have to use for to get from one place in time to another place in time. Can't, so here's the thing. I was gonna ask you to name me five,
Mm-hmm.
but when I played this game in my head, I was like, I named five. And then when I looked it up, this one
Was wrong?
was wrong. And I will tell you what I thought was a time travel movie and isn't a time travel movie
Ah, okay.
after you are done. So I'm going to ask you
Okay.
to do three, but once you get three really fast, then I'll challenge you to a fourth.
Okay. Well, there's the most obvious one, which is the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. There's H.G. Wells's Time Machine and H.G. Wells's Time Machine. I mean, it's not really a vehicle, but it is a thing that he sits in that travels him through time. So does that
It's not
count?
a predetermined object.
Okay.
And I
Um,
guess I didn't specify predetermined object, so that's my bad. But yeah, that
there's
works. That works.
there's the phone booth in the Bill and Ted movies.
All right, you're going to go to five. Just keep going. You know this. You
Um,
got this.
I mean, there's the Enterprise, because in Star Trek 4 they slingshot around the sun to go back in time to steal dolphins or whales or something. They go back to San Francisco to do something with whales. I don't really remember.
Interesting.
Um, what else we got? Huh. Now I'm blanking. At least I got the three. Let me
You
see
did.
if I can think of another one.
I believe in you.
There's a movie called Triangle. It's about a woman who gets stuck in a time loop movie, but I think I think it's just the Bermuda Triangle is the vehicle. It's kind of like the box in Primer. Um
Well,
which
that's
I
the fifth one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I'm like the
The
box
actual
and
time travel box that they in Primer.
so I would have also accepted Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, the hot tub and hot tub time machine. I've never seen that. They made a
Um,
sequel to that, didn't they?
they did,
Huh.
yes. Funny enough, there's also a train that in Back to the
Well, at
Future
Back to the Future,
three.
he converts a in the end of the third movie. He
Yeah.
converts a train to a time machine. Yeah.
In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban,
The
Hermione
watch.
Granger uses the necklace,
Yeah.
that little
I think isn't it like a it's the
the time turner. Yeah.
Turner, right?
Yeah.
It's Yeah, it's like a little gyroscope on a necklace or something. It's not a
Yeah,
watch. It's a,
right. It's a
though it
little,
does have a clock on it, or I can't remember how it's
yeah,
depicted in the film, but yeah.
yeah. Now, here's the one that Kelly thought was a time travel movie and is not. I could have sworn that Stargate was a time travel movie.
N-
It is
Nope,
not.
nope. The gates don't travel through time. They just travel to different locations. Yeah.
Correct. But I looked it up. Good on me for doing my research because that's what you got to do when you are hosting trivia. Um, I played a trivia game, Lord of the Rings trivia game. This was like 2 months ago when we went, and they had, was it Lord of the Rings trivia or was this just a generic one? I go to a lot of trivia,
I
but I think
guess
this was
there's also the mini verse that they use the Pym particles to get into to travel through time in Avengers Endgame. It's not
at the
really a
back of the van,
yeah, well, I mean,
kind of.
yeah, they have a place they do it, so I guess that kind of counts. But they're what the hell do they the microverse? That I forget what they call it. Well, whatever.
The quantum realm.
Quantum realm. I think that's it.
Isn't there like an entire movie about the quantum verse
Yeah,
in
the third
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but no, my LOTR trivia night, some of the questions were written by AI. So I forgot to tell you this the other night.
Hmm.
Made no sense. Like the person reading like looked at them and she was like, "Does that make?" Because she was not. It had to be Lord of the Rings because she was just a trivia like barker. And she'd read them and we were all like, "What?" And she's like, "Does this even make sense to you guys?" And we're like, "That's not a real question."
Stop using ChatGPT to do your damn job.
Hence, as a trivia person, I had to look up to make sure, and thusly I realized Stargate was not a
Hmm.
time travel movie. But anyways, yeah. So those are the ones that so that was the ones that I got. And then the primer box, I was like, "We did a time travel movie already." What did they ta do in? I'm
Yeah, it's
like, "A
funny. A lot of the
cardboard
time loop,
box."
a lot of the movies where people get stuck in a loop, there's no object or thing that
Vehicle. No,
it's
it's
just
just a
like it's a thematic loop. You're just stuck
yeah.
here for some reason until you learn a very useful lesson. Tree.
Yeah, very.
I don't remember. I think I didn't like stop and rewind, but the first time they tree, I went, "What?"
Because I think they only say Teresa like
Oh,
once.
is her name Teresa? I didn't catch that.
Hence the once. Yes, I think. Her name is Teresa.
We are
Uh,
talking about the Happy Death Day movie now. The
oh
protagonist.
yes, we've moved on. Trivial trivia has ended. My role is complete. I will see you at the end of the episode again. Um, yeah, no, they said it offhandedly, like at some point, to be like,
Mm, mm.
we're not just we're not hippies. It's Teresa. Um,
Yeah, but it's Teresa, not Teresa. Whatever.
whatever.
I really like Jessica Roth. She's a good performer. I think I've only ever seen her in like one other movie. She should be in more stuff. She's good.
I like her. I like her a lot. Yeah. And it really
Maybe she's a
it
TV actor or something.
it's very funny because having seen this before, um I was excited to watch it again because I liked it
This
the
was
first
like
time.
2016 or 17 or something like that. When was it?
17.
17, yeah.
And then the sequel is in 19. Um so I liked it the first time that I saw it. I liked it this time as well. I was very excited.
I don't know what they'd call the third one, but they could the fourth one's easy. Happy Death Day for you. What would they do for the third? 3U doesn't make any sense. Hmm. Well,
uh
they didn't make any more sequels, so.
no, no. They only had one good pun ready. Um so it was really exciting to watch the beginning of the movie when she is quite the rude girl and still kind of the
Mhm.
mean girl because you always like I remember the transition. I'm like, oh yeah, she actually like you forget how truly like wenchy she is at the begin at the beginning, and you're like, oh, she becomes like real nice, and you're like, yay,
What I like about this, and it's fairly tropey. It's a fairly standard
oh yeah,
character arc that we've seen a million times. But what I like about
absolutely,
this is she's just an asshole. She's just an unpleasant person. She's just rude to people.
yeah,
She's not like physically abusive to anyone. She isn't like hazing sorority pledges or beating people up or torturing squirrels
right,
or pulling pranks that get people harmed or something. Um, she's she's just she's just an asshole. And you
yeah,
learn later that she's an asshole because these are college kids, so she's probably like 20.
yeah,
And she's dealing with some family trauma not well at all, and it's manifesting as her being a just a real snot. But that's what and it's shitty, but it's also understandable, dealing with trauma. She's a kid. She's not hurting anybody.
right,
She's just rude to people.
yeah.
And I didn't find her like an off-putting, like I can't get behind this character.
Right, like
Like,
she's gonna have to make a big leap. It's just that she's just outwardly hostile sometimes.
yeah, she's just the snotty, rude little shit to everybody.
Yeah. And she's not even like
She's doing the I must keep
aggressive.
people.
She's just like, ugh, she's not
Uh,
even like going after attacking. She's
yeah,
just
she's just keeping everyone at a distance
yeah.
to protect herself.
Exactly.
Another thing I found kind of interesting about this film's structure is most of the time loop movies start before time starts looping. Like Groundhog Day, as an example. The first, I don't know, 15 minutes of the movie are the day before Groundhog Day, setting up Bill Murray's character and Andy McDowell's character and why they're in Puxaltony and what their relationships are. And then, 15 some minutes into the movie, he wakes up that morning um, it- to share or something on the radio. I
Sonny
don't,
and Cher.
Sonny and
Yeah.
Cher. And then it goes off from there. In this film, it starts at the beginning of the first day's loop,
Yeah.
which I think is speaking of which, they do a fun little thing where the Universal logo is going and then it glitches and rewinds. Um, kind of if this movie had come out in like the 80s or 90s, I bet that would have messed with some people who were trying to watch this on like a VHS tape. Someone would have gotten off
Ah.
their couch to like, oh, what's going on with my VCR? Right?
That's very funny. That is very true, possibly. Yes. Um, yeah. Um, no, I were you so let's ask the question that we left the last episode with. It was not rated R.
It's not rated R. It's sold as a slasher movie. And I love the concept of Groundhog Day slasher movie rated
Hmm.
PG-13. And I'm like, oh no. So the
Now you've
question
seen it.
so the question is, did that harm my enjoyment of the film, which I overall rather liked? Um, Not really, because though it was marketed that way, it's not really what this movie is.
Correct.
Everything about the way the movie is shot, lit, scored, directed is not leading to, oh, we're gonna have something really gory and gruesome and awesome coming up. You're gonna enjoy someone getting stabbed in the face with something.
Yeah.
That's not what this movie is. And the movie itself, the marketing did, but the movie is not has no elements that point to that feel like they're trying to resolve into that.
Right.
Um, so it didn't bother me.
Good. Yeah, it would seem almost out of place. Like, why are we, gosh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
In the
lighter
movie
tone.
as created, it would be tonally discordant if
Yeah.
all of her deaths were like just super gory and gross or something like that. Wouldn't fit. Um, in fact, when Lori, when the killer dies at the end of the movie, when she kicks her out the window and she goes splat and there's a little blood spurt,
Yeah, that's almost
that
weird.
that was like almost too much. That was almost
Yeah.
out of place.
Yeah.
But as the last gag in the film, I was like, ah, yeah, you know what? It was, and it was kind of funny anyway. So,
Um,
especially
my
because I don't know which because it's that sorority gal who's always
who's
sitting
just
on the
sitting there
front
with the
porch
headphones.
waiting. Just hi, just Jesus. And then you
Yep.
see which I think it was the Becky character, the one who had the chocolate milk for lunch, who was like hugging her and trying to console her in the
Oh,
background while the lead sorority asshole
Courtney or whatever.
Courtney or
I'm trying
whoever is
to
being
give
like,
an
I'm
interview.
trying to get interviewed. Get off the. She'll maybe she'll have her own loop where she becomes a better person someday.
Oh my gosh, I swear. Um, yeah, she needs one. Um, I will say my absolute least favorite part of this movie, and it was my least favorite part the first time I saw it. I do not know the song that is on her phone. I don't know that song. And it is annoying to me
Is
that
that
they
not an
have
original song?
uh,
I would
here.
I would have assumed that's just an original song made for the film. Is that an actual song?
See, but here's the problem.
I didn't notice it in the credits.
They what we're so it's her birthday and her roommate changes the song
Hmm.
on her phone
Hmm.
to ring, "Hey, it's my birthday," and something something
Pick up
birthday.
your phone or
Pick
something.
up your phone. And
I figured
she
in the universe of the film that was just a known song, but that you could download and use as a ringtone. But
and
I
and
figured
I'm guessing that see the problem is in my head is that they wanted it's your birthday. We're going to party. I shouldn't sing anymore because I don't want this to get flagged. But like
I don't know what that is either.
you would if I kept singing, and I'll sing it to you later. But like everyone else know, they wanted it to be a certain song.
Couldn't get the right.
Couldn't get the rights. Too expensive. So made something that is so similar-ish, but a little bit off that it just irks you a little bit. But like and it drives home like they made it too similar that it's like points out that you couldn't get what you
Mm.
wanted kind of. And it just and every time it played I'm like twitchy twitchy. I just you know yeah.
Hmm.
You'll know it. I'll play it for you later. Um but maybe I can take that. Maybe that will make me feel better as if in this universe it's this really oh no, there goes the straw. Um it's this really popular song or something. But yeah, it really it just it stood out to me as a song that they couldn't afford. And so they went with this. But that's me being petty. I can't afford it either. Um, yes, that is all true. A question for you.
All right.
So she's there's one inconsistency in the movie. Well, there's probably more than one inconsistency in the movie, but
That's probably going to happen in time travel movies and particularly time loop movies, but sure.
whatever. So obviously, um, I I do like the fact that she's telling the guy her plight that she dies, and he's like, "Well, if you have infinite lives, then go find your murderer." There you go.
Like,
Problem
yeah,
solved.
but I don't want to keep getting killed. It's really unpleasant.
Like,
That's
yeah,
probably psychologically scarring you if it's not even if not physically.
right, right.
Man, when
But
she climbed, that's a pretty great selfless moment. It shows a character turn because she's like at the end, towards the end of the movie, where she's like,
yes.
"Oh man, I beat it. I won. Oh shit, if I don't reset the day, Carter, the guy whose room I woke up in, he stays dead. And so she climbs to the top of a clock tower, and I thought she was gonna like double bird backflip her way off or something like that. You know, no, she hangs herself. I'm like, oh shit, that's horrible.
I know.
I think I'd leap off the top long before I'd like hung
Uh,
myself. I think I'd rather splat than have my head yanked off by a rope.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yeah, me too. Um, but so yeah, as terrible as it all would be, yeah, that's kind of yeah, you gotta go.
Also, that bus didn't even tap the brakes.
Okay, so there's what I want to talk about.
What is with these fucking buses? It's like, hey, I'm not going to stop in time. Not even going to try.
But how does that get her off the list? First off, that list can't exist because every day she would have to rewrite it and
Rewrite it.
cross the
Yeah.
people's names off. So like that can't whatever. So I'm not even gonna go there. But like, how does the bus hitting them take her off the list? That's the one that that I didn't understand.
I don't think that alone does. I think she finds out later that she definitely didn't do it, but it was just kind of annoying because she thinks it was her. Um, I don't know if that's where I'm trying to remember. I don't know if that's where she writes her off the list, but she's like, "Oh, you've got the card. You must have done it." And it's like, no, she just got a shit card. Um, and then they both fall in front of a bus, which doesn't even try to tap the damn brakes. But
Right.
yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to rewatch the movie and see if I just miss if I'm not remembering something.
No, that's how it went. She got the card and then she was like, "It is you." And then they
They
wrestle
wrestle and they both get hit.
and then they both get hit and then they cross the name off and I'm like, "Nah, nah. I mean, granted,
Hmm.
she's not the murderer, but you both died, which means you need to try her again because that's not how you go out, sis. Like you need to try that well
Yeah,
again.
I'm not sure.
But
I'd have to.
could be in editing. It's fine.
Yeah.
But that was the one thing that I was like, oh
Now,
no.
there's another thing that doesn't make any sense is the naked walk. It's hilarious, and her performance is
Is
amazing,
great.
funny.
She's got great face.
Yeah, but her the whole thing, it feels like that scene was done. It's like, well, because of course she's gonna have a naked walk at some point. Why wouldn't you? It seemed unmotivated to me, at least where it was in the film. I'm like, okay, this is hilarious. It's a great scene, but why is
Yeah.
that?
Again,
I'm kind of amazed at no morning did she just like I would have expected like the third or fourth morning she just freaks out and runs out of Carter's room in her without her pants. She never leaves without her pants. She does leave naked at that one point for some unmotivated reason, but she never just
for
freaks out and
funsies.
runs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just answers the exactly what you said. It just goes through all of the tropes that it's supposed to. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we got to
Yeah, we've
try
got to
this. We
have
got
that in there somewhere.
yeah, she has multiple lives. She knows that they're not gonna remember tomorrow. So, just like in Groundhog's Day when he eats all the cakes and everything, he's like, who
You know,
cares?
come to think of it, the guy that she suspects and she peeps on him and finds him masturbating to gay porn, and she's like, "Oh, he's gay. That means he can't be the killer." I'm like, "Really?" Not
Yeah, that
that
is
one. I'm not sure. Um, but
because
whatever.
he's busy masturbating, so he's
Right.
obviously not.
Yeah, he was busy masturbating to porn that night, so he couldn't have been. I don't.
Oh, but doesn't she get killed like immediately after
Oh,
that? So
that's what it was. Yeah, because the killer like knifes her outside the window or something like that.
yeah, so she's like, well, it can't be him because I
Yeah, is
just
there another scene where the gal she gets hit by with the bus, like she gets killed while she can see her somewhere else. Maybe there's another, I
Maybe.
can't remember.
Maybe there's something like that. I'll believe that.
You know,
But
one thing that I thought was a really cool idea that I wish they would have explored more, because it really doesn't amount to anything, is the idea of this film has, well, it introduces the idea of a ticking clock that it doesn't really do anything with. They introduce the idea that a, why do I want to call her Lori? Oh, the killer gal's name's Lori. Tree is taking damage. She's getting hurt.
yeah. Yeah.
Every morning she wakes up, she's a little bit weaker. She's in more pain. Her body hurts because she's getting, stabbed and drowned and falling off buildings and blown up and stuff like that.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I can't just do this indefinitely. This is going to get me killed. I'm not going to be able
Right.
to. And they just don't really do anything with that. I thought that was such a cool idea. What a
Yeah.
great way to add tension. It's like, oh, we can't we can't just loop and loop and loop until we get it right. We've only like the analogy she uses, she's like, I'm a cat. I've got a certain number of lives and then it's done. But they don't
Yeah.
really do anything with that. It doesn't really come into play at all.
No, they kind of because when she's at the hospital that one time, the sleazy doctor's like, I can't let you go. Like you should be dead with all of these kind of scar tissue
Yeah.
that you have. Because he was like looking for her medical history. He's like thinking like there's probably some freaking abuse going on and whatnot. Okay, who plays her father? Do you have the cast list up? I don't have the like.
Jason Bale.
He looks like the whole. I'm like, who are you, sir? Why do I know you? He looks so familiar to me. What is it called? Happy
Oh, he's in the sequel
Death
too. He's
Day.
in
Well, yeah, but I feel like I know him from something else. His name is
The Purge TV series. Okay. Looks like
Jason
he's mostly a
Bale.
TV actor.
Huh.
A lot of, I mean, I know a lot of NCIS. Shit, I've been on NCIS.
I was gonna say,
Actually, no, I have
who
not.
hasn't? I mean, The
They're in
Big
a sequel
Short,
to
but
Dirt. Huh.
Blackbird, National
American
Champ.
Horror Story. Yeah, you've probably just seen him on TV before. He's just on.
He's just that because like even looking at all of his photos, I'm like, yeah, that is a face that is just everywhere. Yep. Okay, so he's just that guy.
Has a
Fantastic. Good for
face
you,
of
that
a man who
guy. Good for you.
impregnated a woman who gave birth to a tree.
That takes some fibrous semen. Just gotta put that out.
Vibranium.
Um,
What
uh,
happened? I knew going vegan wasn't a good idea. But the hummus was so good it called
so
to me.
good. Oh my gosh. We had
Now I want
one of
hummus
the
and
our
pita
clams
chips.
is hmm?
Now I want hummus and pita chips.
Yeah, one of our clams is going to grad school, so
Clam?
she uh our burlesque troupe is called the Wild Clams.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. And she's going to grad school. So we had a goodbye lunch dinner. No, it was dinner. I don't know what I called it a lunch. We had a goodbye dinner for her the other day, and it was Turkish food, and I had falafel, and I'm like,
There you go.
chickpeas. See, bringing it full circle, I swear. They all start out really far from where you think the ending is, but the ending is always right where we are.
Right.
Um, but yes,
We
this is
may
all true.
be taking it's like the circle of fifths. We may be taking the most circuitous path, but we will actually return to the root at
This
some
is
point.
very true. There you go. Did you figure out the killer?
I
Bef
did actually.
Excellent. I figured you would. Was it when she threw the candle out the window to light the fire at of gas?
No, it
Oh,
was now I knew going into the movie, I knew the premise was someone is killing her and she needs to figure out who and stop them, right?
right,
So I
right.
went into the movie kind of keeping an eye out for suspects and things like that, right? And it's like,
For
okay,
sure.
she's shitty to literally every person she passes. So everyone looks at her like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a suspect. Lori, her roommate, is one of the first characters we meet.
Yes.
And this is on the morning of the first day. We've not seen the killer yet. Um,
Right. We don't even know, like, if you go into this movie blind and like this is her roommate.
right.
This could be such a non-consequential interaction.
hmm What I noted in that first interaction is Lori is damn near a head taller than Tree. And I was just like, could be her. She's really tall. So that would, I imagine the killer is going to be played by like some stunt dude, right? But
Sure.
this woman's really tall, so it could be her. And I just made a mental note of that.
Hilarious.
Um,
Okay.
then there is a scene later that night. She goes to the hospital and she meets Lori at the hospital, who tells her that because Tree says, "Hey, you work nights, don't you?" And she says, yeah, but someone is sick or something, so I'm pulling a double shift." Um,
Hmm.
and or rather, I think she says I'm covering her shift instead. And then when later that night she's at the party, the other sorority gal's like, "Where the hell is Lori? Is she off sleeping with some other guy in a bedroom?" And someone says, "Oh no, she's taking the night shift. Oh, she's pulling a double shift." I'm like, maybe that's an alibi that she's futzing her thing so that she's not here. Everyone thinks she's somewhere else where she usually is, but she took the morning shift but told everyone she was pulling a double when she really wasn't. Maybe I'll just keep that in my mind along with some other stuff I was keeping in my mind. But what clinched it for me was when she barricades herself in her room. The movie makes a really big deal about her grabbing the cupcake, taking the wrapper off, and
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
getting
yeah.
distracted. But I'm like, there's something with this cupcake that was way too deliberate. So that's when I really started focusing on Lori. And then I think the once we got into the hospital, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's definitely Lori. So yeah, and I figured out because there were a couple of red herrings. Like they originally introduced like, oh, the serial killer at the hospital. I'm like, oh, it's definitely not him. That would be
I
bull.
know, like, duh.
And that's definitely a red herring.
Right.
But there was also so I was actually of two minds. I was like, it's either Lori and and I kid you not, I predicted the reason why. I'm like, is she sleeping with the same teacher? And yeah, apparently so. Um, I was like, it's either her or it's the dad. This person who keeps calling her and she keeps ignoring. And it's like, oh, it's going to end up to be the dad. I'm like, I hope not. That would be stupid because we never meet the guy. That would be so unsatisfying if it's not a
Oh,
character
yeah.
that we've actually met. But
Absolutely.
maybe the movie's bad. Maybe it's poorly. But yeah, I predicted what I didn't the element I didn't predict was that she was using the serial killer guy who was at the hospital as a cover for her activities.
Sure.
I was like, oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Um, I do like though
But yeah, it was the
at
mistake.
I do like when she confronts her and she's like, you've been killing me. You're the one who's doing it. Because again, to everybody else, it's just the first day, right? It's just this is the first day. So, but also to her credit, yeah, Lori wants to kill her and she's
And to
planning on
Lori's
it.
credit, it's a really great plan because I mean it worked like 15 times.
Yeah, for real. So, um, but it's
would have worked she didn't if her victim didn't get infinite damn replays.
I know, right? Like that's true. Like it,
Like, wow, Mario's not good. He just has infinite lives. Bowser usually just
yeah,
wins.
Bowser
He dies in
normally
the
wins.
first level usually.
But I must say I'm very proud of Lori for being like uh she's she's like you keep killing me. She's like, well, I'll just have to do it again. Like she just is like fine, then
All right, I'll swing with it. You
I'll just
weirdo.
keep going. But I also love how she says she's like, you're killing me over a guy? Yeah. And because you're stupid bitch. I'm like, that is so
Yeah, Lori's a stupid, shallow child too.
I'm like, you guys are just children.
Yeah, you all suck.
Sorority, you guys are just
I
children.
think
Like
this
what?
sorority might be a bad influence on your general character.
I'm like, oh my God, you guys are hilarious. Um, yeah, but I Tree does like her mental faculties do decline though at the end when she pulls a gun on a cop to be like, go get help. I got this. What? I'm s- no no.
I mean, she has
Come
been
on,
hit.
Tree.
She has been hit in the head a few times.
She's
She's died a few times.
yeah, like I said, like her mental capacity, like her faculties are diminishing. Maybe that's what we're supposed to be
I
getting from the
really think
multiple
they should have
deaths.
leaned into that more because I think
Yes.
that would be a really wonderful sense of tension as a ticking clock. That whole she's taking damage and she doesn't have infinite runs through this loop.
And if we could have I mean, not to be too graphic, because again, I agree with you. I like the fact that it was more of a lighter, but um, I liked the mood that they were creating and the tone of the movie. But like,
Yeah,
it
it's
would all
interesting
it have
because
been
the bad guy is not a slasher. She's
right.
just one woman scorned, kind
She
of.
wants,
She just wants to kill one person.
but she does accept collateral damage in some of the
That's another thing. I
scenarios.
was like, in some of the scenarios,
There
she will
are.
kill other people to get at Tree, and I'm like, really?
Which I find very interesting because I'm like, that is a completely different, like, psychology. Like, because she's pissed at Tree. She wants Tree gone because, again, she was only going to poison her. And then she won't eat the dang cupcake. So it's like, well, plan B, we're all going to this party. I can just slash her with
Stab
this
her to death and blame it on the escaped uh,
convict guy.
deportation convict guy who has a
Yeah.
thing for killing blonde college kids.
Yeah. This is perfect. I work at the hospital. I can make all of this happen.
Mhm.
But yeah, in some of the iterations, the fact that she's like, oh, this guy's in my way, because she kills two other
At least
people.
two. She knifes the one guy that Tree's gonna hook up with at the party.
Yeah.
Um, oh,
Weird
she
guy.
kills the. Well, actually, I don't think that's. I was gonna say the cop, but I don't think that's Lori. I think that's actually the killer guy. I don't think that's Lori
Oh.
who chases her when she runs away in the car. I
Oh,
don't think
yeah,
that's
I
her.
think maybe.
I think that's the killer guy that Lori unleashed.
Okay. So maybe just the guy in the room then. So
Maybe.
maybe just so maybe just the other guy. Okay, because yeah, I think I was counting the cop too with the car. I was like, because when that happened, I was like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Interest. Okay, okay. But
Yeah, I think Tree gets killed by the actual slasher guy at least twice. When he blows up her car, and I think he gets her in the hospital at one point too, if I'm remembering right. Doesn't he shoot her? I can't remember. Did she get shot?
oh, then no, that 100% is her. That's not
Yeah,
because
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to.
because
That's the thing about a loop movie is it's hard to remember which part of where you are.
the one that blows up her car is 100% Lori. Because that's the one that, for me, gives it away that it's Lori. Because they throw a birthday
Birthday cake. Well,
candle.
it's a different candle. I went and I double checked,
Oh,
but
you did?
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the same one. And that to me, I was like,
No,
oh,
I
a
think the
birthday
one on it
candle.
was like a red candle, and although why would he have a candle? Eh, you
See,
know.
I thought it was like just for the
I
people of
think one was
the.
a red candle, and the one in the cupcake was like a bluish candle. I can't remember. I did go look. I think they're different though.
Oh, but they were still the swirly ones, right? Like they
I
would be from the
think the one
same
in the
pack.
cupcake was a swirly blue one. I think the one he dropped out of the car was just a red one. I can't remember. I know they're different though.
Okay. Um, but yeah, because that's to me, that was the one I was like, but it's yeah. So to me, that was the marker that it was her. I was like, because it would be a match if it was him
You
in
think it wouldn't
my.
be a candle? Yeah.
You wouldn't think it'd be a candle. Like the candle to me is the pointer that,
Yeah.
another thing to be like, hey, you maybe should be looking at the roommate because she's the one that has probably a pack of candles somewhere because she keeps putting one in a cupcake. So my guess is she, bought a few. Just, So
I
that
could
was
be, could have just been some candles in the house. Who the hell knows?
could have been anything, but that was the one that I know
Yep.
for a fact is that it was a candle because that was the
Yep, pretty sure.
yeah. Anyways, that was
I mean, it wasn't explicit as it was like a candle in a cupcake. I should try it. Yeah.
they're, they're like, huh? Huh? Candle and
Yeah.
cupcake? Huh? It it did look like a good cupcake though.
Hmm?
It looked like a yummy cupcake though.
That was red velvet, wasn't it?
It looked good.
I mean, a little
Yeah.
bit too much frosting, but cupcakes usually do. But I mean, once she jams it in Lori's face at the end of the movie, I think that's a red velvet cupcake.
I was like, oh, I want that
It's just a little
cupcake. It
cake.
looked poisoned,
Also,
but like,
what's interesting is she's gonna poison her, and she eats the cake and she dies in her sleep. I'm like, it's like, wow, if she would have just eaten the cupcake, she would have been, she probably just would have fallen asleep and died very peacefully. She's like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna have to stab the shit out of her now.
that's the thing is like, it's such a like, well, you could have taken it easy, but now you're gonna have a
Now we're
really
doing it the
horrific,
hard way.
really, really horrific death
So, what do
now.
you think of Carter?
Um, I he's sweet, he's nice, you don't know much about like he's a sweet, nice guy.
Hmm.
You don't really know much about him, really, because he does the same things every day.
Hmm.
She's the one that goes like, he listens to her, he tries to save her life. So you like know that on a base level, he's a good guy. Um, I would like to know what happened the night before. Like, I'm very interested to know like what the circumstances were that led her to his place. Like, why he was like, you should come home with me. I mean, I know that he didn't take advantage of the drunk girl, which is
Yeah,
fine
he
and great.
was.
And I'm not even mad at it. I'm not saying like, I mean, I was in college too. I get it. I'm not mad at it or anything. I just am interested in knowing.
I was just really sad that her expectation was that he had, because her
Oh, well,
mindset
yeah, of
was, well, of
course.
course he did. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I'm
Yeah, that's sad. I have no idea who that actor is. I have no idea, like,
Carter.
yeah,
I don't recall seeing him in anything. Let's say his name is Israel Broussard. Uh, do we know him from anything? He's
yeah.
oh, he's in the sequel too. All right, how about that?
Oh, yeah, they're all in the sequel.
Yeah, well, because like everyone except Lori dies.
Yeah. I
I
actually
mean,
thought Lori
even
was in
the
the
killer
sequel.
guy. I guess I guess he just goes back to jail. And he's in Fear the Walking Dead. It looks like another mostly TV actor.
I just couldn't get into
Oh,
that
we got
one.
some films in here.
But no, No, I think that I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I think he's the perfect everyman too. I think that like casting wise, perfect everyman.
Bec-
He's
I you were asking what happened the night before. I think he tried to flirt with her, and she was super drunk, because he thinks she's cute, and
Oh
then
gosh, yeah.
and so he's got a little bit of a crush on her. So he tried chatting her up at the party. Maybe he did earlier when she wasn't completely wasted, and then kind of
My guess is
brushed him off.
savior.
Yeah, brushed him off, did the thing where she was apparently dancing on a table and then vomited on somebody, and then probably went back to him. Is like, I remember you, and then probably hung on him, and he probably just like, okay,
Let's get out of here. You need to
let's
leave. You're
get you
coming with
somewhere.
me. Yeah,
You've
that's
already
100%.
fallen off a table, you barfed on
Yeah.
somebody, you're hanging on me, you clearly don't know what the hell you're doing. Let's just
Yeah.
throw you into a bed to sleep it off.
That is 100% what happened. And he's like, I'm taking you home. You're gonna be here. I love my one of my favorite moments though is when she's leaving his dorm room and she's like, I hate this sticker. Because I saw it in
What was it? Something like tomorrow's the first day of the rest of your life or something like that?
today is the first day of the rest of
Today
your
is the
life.
first day of the rest of your life.
And so I saw it in the theater when I saw it for the first
Mhm.
time. So I that
I
sticker,
didn't because I was pissed it wasn't rated
I
R.
know, I know. So that sticker was quite large way before it was ever pointed out.
Hmm.
And so I remember like her running out the door. I had seen it a few times. I'm like, dude, they better. And like when she finally did, I'm like, yes, they said something about the sticker. Before we, I appreciate that they pay homage to Groundhog Day at the end.
Yeah,
Good
and
for
he's like,
them.
hey, this reminds me of Groundhog Day. And she's like, what's that? The movie? Uh, Bill Murray? She's like, who? I'm like, what? Ghostbusters? She's like, eh. I mean, she doesn't say she's never heard of Ghostbusters, but she does indicate she's at least never seen it. And I was like, really? But then I thought about it. This is 2017. She's 20 years old. Ghostbusters was 1984.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day was the early 90s, 92, 93, somewhere about there. So both of those movies predate her. These are
Yeah.
to her perspective, these are really old movies. So although the fact that she hasn't heard of Groundhog Day, I find a little suspicious, but um
I mean, it's also like depending
or
on,
hasn't heard of Bill Murray.
yeah, oh, yeah, he's important even right now. So yeah. But I was happy like the fact that
But
they're
it was
like,
nice. It's like, yeah, this is just like Groundhog Day. She's like, so I don't, she a 20-year-old in 2017. Yeah, I could
yeah,
imagine just a bunch of young kids are like, no, don't know who that is.
yeah. It's
You
it
know,
is
is
interesting.
Bill Murray in one of the Marvel superhero movies? Actually,
Not that
geez,
I'm
yes, he
aware of.
is. He's in Ant-Man Quantumania.
Oh my gosh, he is.
Yeah, I just thought about
Oh
that.
my
I was
God.
gonna make a joke. Well, is he in the superhero movie? No, I'm like, oh shit,
Yes,
he is in it. Yes, he is.
he
He's in
actually
Quantumania.
is. You're absolutely
Son
right.
of a biscuit.
Oh, did I just touch a button? I touched a button. Nothing happened though, right? Okay, we're good. Like, it's so finicky sometimes. Anyway, yes, there you go. But no, I was happy when it ended like that. I was like, hey, at least you know where you came from, y'all. Good for you.
Hmm.
Good on you. Good on you.
Yeah. So, return to the one guy she catches masturbating, um, who
No,
is
haven't had
is
enough
one.
of him.
Yeah, I kind of like what they were doing there with the when she has her day when she's going to, hey, I'll sign your Save the Whales thing or Save the Rainforest or whatever it is. Hey, the sprinklers are going to turn on. I'm going to get a pillow under the guy who falls
Yeah, and
over.
that's not even her last day, sadly, because that's the day
Yeah,
Connor
that's not
dies.
her last day. That's right, which I thought was a fun twist.
Yeah,
Because I think that's the one that Carter dies at the end of,
that's the one that he dies.
and
Yeah,
she just had her perfect day where she reconciles with her dad, and
yeah.
she's like, well, shit. Yeah,
I have to do.
gonna have to restart this again. But at
Yep.
that day, she runs into this guy who's been texting her after they went to one date to Subway, and she's not returning her calls. And then she confronts him, and she's like, "Dude, I know you're gay. live your life the way you want to and get some man ass or something or whatever she says. I thought that was sweet. I just wish I think that would have played better if we could have had like maybe one more scene with that character, gotten maybe saw him at the party or something, right?
Sure, sure.
You know,
Agreed.
I think it would have landed a little bit because he's kind of just a cipher.
So
If
he
I
wasn't
could,
just so psycho either the whole time. It was either he's psycho stalking her or he's masturbating through a window. There was never a
yeah.
third. There
Just
was,
right,
yeah,
just one more to
fair
help
enough.
that land harder. I think just one more scene of seeing him divorced from those two contexts would
Sure.
have made they go, oh, that's nice. I like what they were going for there, but
Yeah. I get that. I like that. That's fair.
because I thought both actors played it really, really well.
Yeah. Oh, hiccup, pardon me. No, I do like that. Oh, pardon me. No, but that is so sad because perfect day. And then
It's like,
Carter
yeah,
had to go and ruin it by dying.
damn it. Yeah. So yeah, I have a couple little nitpicks.
Yeah.
Uh, mainly the um the ticking clock. I think was could have been a really great component of the film and was brought up
Yeah.
and was really interesting. I didn't really do much with it. Didn't really come into play much. I
Yeah.
mean, it's there. Maybe it was just something they cut for time. I don't know because it's there throughout the movie.
But
But
to your point, if there truly was a ticking clock, she would not be spending a morning nude
right,
because that would not
that seems like a waste of
behoove her in
yeah.
her mission. Like that's not gonna because she could very well end the day in a jail cell or something and then be like, oh crap, this is a waste of my time because yeah.
Oh, this
So
is the day I survive and it doesn't
yeah,
reset.
right. Great. She doesn't get to me,
Never
so I
gonna live
survived
that
this.
one down.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna have to relive now tomorrow, and this day is now on my permanent record or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So, but yeah, I think that that would have been a very,
Oh, I also appreciate also PG-13, so it's implied that she's nude. It's shot from here up, and there's a shot from the back, but it's just, waist up. You can tell she's not wearing a top. One thing I appreciated is they did not cake this woman in pancake makeup to make her like smooth as a mannequin or something like that. She looks
yeah,
like she has real human flesh. I actually appreciated that. I'm like, you know what? Not a lot of movies would do that to their young, attractive stars. Let
yeah,
them look like real people. Yeah,
yeah.
most people in that case would have been just pancake makeup and to a smooth, even sheen. No blemishes, no freckles, no nothing.
Oh, and she constantly looks terrible in this movie. Like her eye makeup is constantly running.
Yeah.
She's she she constantly looks hard in this movie. Like, but good I like it. I say good on her. I peeled off all my nails, so I'm trying very hard not to continue to peel them off.
And anyone who uh can retain or can make eye contact for the entire duration of like a 10-second fart has my respect. She looks him dead in the eye as she's lifting her cheek.
It was so awkward and awesome. You're like, all right. I mean, I can burp on cue and like some
I
pretty
thought she,
dang
because she has
great
and he's
burps.
like, Joyous, she's like, oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I thought she was just gonna, do,
Yeah,
but
because I
no,
can do
she's,
that. Like
just stares him dead in the eye the entire time. I dare you to look away.
Jeremy and I stood outside of Miles' room sharing burps one evening just to see who could go like longer. And like both Miles and was like the two of them were up here going, oh my God. And I'm like, we're like, yeah, your parents are gross. Because I'm like, we know how to burp, man. It was great.
That's right.
But poofing on cue, that's a that's not something I just want in the chamber. Just
It's like I've been holding it. I've been living on edge for the last 25 minutes.
no
I've
thanks.
been collecting the gases, letting them percolate.
No, no thanks. So not one that I feel the need to work on. I'm fine with the
Now,
other one.
excuse me, I'm pretty sure it was dry, but I better check.
My goodness. Oh, okay.
All right,
Yes.
so that's enough happy death days
Yes. Or just the one.
or happy death day. Well, there's she has a bunch of them, so
She
yeah.
she does. She has a lot of death
I
days.
mean, not all of them are happy. She seemed pretty happy on the naked one. I think she's found her inner streaker or something, inner nudist.
Inner nudist. Yes, 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 yes. This is true.
I
This is true.
just like to be naked and fart. I just want to be naked and fart and eat French fries. That's how I plan to live out my days.
I mean, who could want more? Who could ask for more? It's beautiful stuff. I
And a
love it.
cat. There you go.
I
Perfect.
know. And I have a cat, and it
There
is
you go.
perfect. Love her. Excellent. Okay, so this is all true. Last
Time
week,
travel month.
what did you say? Yes,
Time
last
travel.
week, or whenever you and I were talking last, you and I discussed that there were two kinds of time travel movies.
Hmm.
A loopy one.
Time loops.
Yeah. And then one where you actually
Travel through time to
through
different eras. Yeah.
time. Right. Not to be confused with going to different like planets.
Not to be
Like
confused with Stargate.
exactly.
Not a time travel movie.
So anyways, when we were talking about those two types of time travel movies, I was in my head going, ha ha ha, because I had a third already in my see now that I had in my chamber
Hmm.
because I have found the third elusive time travel movie.
Okay.
I've only really found one of this genre,
Hmm.
however. Uh, and we're gonna watch it, the
Hmm.
third type of time travel movie, because it is a movie quite literally just about time travel.
Okay.
Not actually sure if there's going to be time travel in it. We will find out. Safety
Oh.
not guaranteed.
Uh-huh. Okay.
From 2012. Have you seen it?
I have not. I have heard of it,
Do you
but
know what it is? Okay.
I've not seen. I've heard of the movie. I've not seen it.
I have not either.
So yeah, I don't know that there's actually time travel in. I don't know that anyone in the movie travels through time.
I don't either. I have no idea.
Interesting.
But I do believe it still fits as a time travel movie. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, but we're gonna find out
Yeah,
after
we're
we
gonna
get
watch it anyway. Kelly has mandated
because
that
I've
we do.
mandated it.
That's
So
right.
safety not guaranteed.
All
There
right.
you go.
Sounds good. All right. Well, today's episode may have come to an end, but time travel month continues next time with Kelly's mandated movie Safety Not Guaranteed. Why I didn't almost say, but my mind was going, batteries not included. I'm like, that's not a time travel. That's a alien movie.
Because I'm on the Stargate time travel thing, and now you're like, what is happening?
Yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to watch Safety Not Guaranteed or Batteries Not Included, it's not too bad. I actually remember seeing that. It's kind of it came out in the Amblin ET era. It's kind of a knockoff of that. It's a little
Yeah.
little little alien thingies. It's fine.
Go ahead and watch it, but we'll talk about the former.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it though. So check the description to see where it's currently streaming or available to rent. Until then, you can watch Movie Mandates on YouTube or listen to it in podcast form on iTunes. If you like the show, engagement, comment, like, rate, review, all that kind of stuff. And with that, I'm Andrew, and you can follow me on Blue Sky. Blue skies smiling at me at Andrew Eisen.
And I'm Kelly. I'm at Pimento Livia. Where was that?
Nothing but blue sky.
That's an Instagram.
I see.
Do I see?
Bluebirds.
Yeah, Satamo.
All All right, we hope you've all enjoyed this episode of Movie Mandates, and we'll be back soon with another mandated movie. Bye, everyone.